right, get in the truck. Here it is, another Thursday night coming to you. Just got to thank everybody, man. We still have a lot of followers coming on. So if you're new to our Facebook page, new to Small Town America, welcome. Get in the truck with us. We try to do a recap show every Thursday. I'm your host, Zach Keppel. And man, we are so excited to have you keep joining us and getting involved, because we can't make this happen without you. You guys are just amazing. And we have been just running hard this week. We're getting all geared up before the WCMB. So we'll be there all next week. So stay tuned on what we're going to do. Some live shows. We're going to be recording all week. We're going to have a ton of episodes coming out. It's going to be a blast with what we're doing over there. And, just make sure that you're subscribing, you're liking, you're following. Continue. If you can't do anything else, hit that little heart, the little heart, love it. Make a little comment, say, give me a thumbs up or doing a great job or any of that, because that just keeps the analytics going and it makes the stuff move. I don't know how all that stuff works, but the more comments, the more likes, the more shares, that just continues to make our numbers grow and gets us out there even further. This week, this is, and it's crazy, kind of throws you off because everybody's celebrating. There's probably an Oktoberfest going on, and it's because they kind of start here the last week of September and goes up to October the 3rd. That's the official Oktoberfest dates. And we got out this past weekend, went over to Fort Worth to the Oktoberfest out over there, and just we had a blast over there. It's amazing to go out there, but it's also, you got to do. We talk about protecting our history and preserving our heritage, and the heritage being made up of the fabric, which are things that you can see, feel, touch. It's the stories that you hear, and then it's also the traditions and the culture. And that German culture that has come over has turned into a worldwide traditional celebration, Oktoberfest. Like I said, there's probably one going on somewhere around you. If it wasn't going last weekend, it'll probably be going up this weekend, because they have till October 3rd to get their Oktoberfest in. But I want to give you some updates so you know the exact history, background, and we'll talk a little bit about what we did over at that, because at 8 o'clock tonight, I'm going to release the episode from the Springtown Wild West Festival that we did the weekend before last. And then we'll also have the Oktoberfest. So it's Oktoberfest meets Wild Wild West. Comes out at 8 o'clock tonight. So make sure you go and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you'll be able to see that. But let me give you some information so you know what's going on and you are prepared when you go out to Oktoberfest.
Of Oktoberfest. On October the 12th, 1810, Bavarian Crown Prince Ludwig, later King Ludwig I of Bavaria, married Princess Therese von Sachsen-Hildburghausen. The Bavarian royalty invited citizens of Munich to celebrate the occasion. Food and drink was followed by horse races to end the day. Everyone enjoyed the party so much it was repeated the next year. Now in 1811, without the royal wedding, the main entertainment was an agricultural show. The second year started the tradition now known as Oktoberfest. In 1811, a carousel and swings were added to the other amusements, and visitors were able to quench their thirst at small beer stands throughout the festival grounds. Other entertainments were scarce, but those attending the festival were entertained by tree climbing competitions, wheel, barrel, and sack races, mush eating contest, barrel rolling races, and even goose chases. In 1813, the festival was canceled for the very first time due to the Napoleonic Wars. By the 1870s, mechanical rides were a feature of the festival. In 1896, the beer stands were replaced by beer tents and halls with the backing of local breweries. 1908, the festival boasted Germany's first roller coaster. As time went on, the October Festival expanded to 12 to 16 days, and the date of the festival was moved up to the end of September to take advantage of better weather. Are you enjoying more about Oktoberfest and German heritage? Follow the Oktoberfest Facebook page to get more German history from our area, as well as learning more about Oktoberfest itself.
That's right. So you want to be prepared when you go and attend these events. The German festival as you see, they moved it up into September for better weather. So you have a 2 week period there, all the way up October the 3rd. So if you're going to do an Oktober Fest celebration, celebrate our German roots and our German heritage, make sure you get it done before October the 3rd. But we were out there. We went over to Trinity Park in Fort Worth to be a part of that one over there. Uh, Amazing deal. In fact, like I said, you want to tune in at 8 o'clock tonight. You'll be able to see all the action that was going on over there. You're going to meet the bands. You're going to see the barrel roll competition, and all the interviews that we had and some of the stuff that was going on. But I wanted you because right at the front gate, they were giving out, if you got your ticket ahead of time, they were giving out actual German glass steins for everybody. Let's just our interview here. All right. Hey there, Small Town America. As I said, all around the world right now, for the next 2 weeks, everybody is doing Oktoberfest. We're here in Fort Worth, Texas, and that's this big, huge celebration. And y'all were doing something special. You got a free stein.
Yes. So we have free glass steins from Germany. And so if you prepaid, in other words, if you bought your ticket before today, you get a guaranteed stein. If you buy it today, we've given out probably 5,000 non-guaranteed steins today. We've ran out, so you won't get a stein if you haven't pre-purchased, but we still got probably 1,500 pre-purchased we're left to give out today. Altogether, we will be giving out about 18,000 steins.
Just this weekend.
Just Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 18,000 steins.
All right, guys, so if you're going to go to these celebrations, you need to go on, get there quick so you can get your steins. These things
order it online.
Or get them online.
Yes.
All right, Small Town America, make sure you get there. All right, yeah. Let me just go ahead as we're going with some Oktoberfest music here. Let me just kind of get in here and we'll talk about it. So in the 200-year history of the Oktoberfest, what is it? Guys, the bands are not even playing right. Yeah, I don't even know what the band's doing over there. The band's all messed up. Okay, so in the 200-year history of Oktoberfest, it's only been canceled 24 times. As you heard him explain to it, there was an 1813 when the war broke out. So wars, the pandemic, COVID shut it down. Only 24 times in 200 years that they have canceled Oktoberfest. And so then we talk about the steins. The glass steins didn't even actually come into it. Was stone or metal steins until 1892 is when they introduced the glass steins. The ones that they were giving away there in Fort Worth were authentic German steins. It was a great deal. So if you purchase your ticket, you got an authentic deal. In fact, those steins are so popular that in 2010, over 130,000 mugs had to be confiscated and taken back to the beer tents so they could have steins to it. That's who the people were trying to steal those deals. In 1896, you had Albert Einstein actually was working for Oktoberfest. He was an electrician, putting in all the setting up all the beer tents. So amazing deal. So, and also if you have your beer stein, do not raise it, do not take a sip, do not try it until the mayor taps the keg, yells it's tapped, and they fire the gun, and then it's party on for the 2 week period that you're there partying and all that. And then the next thing, you're not going to see Paris Hilton. Paris Hilton has been banned from Oktoberfest. Apparently she went in there, and why you're even trying to promote a canned wine in the first place, I don't even know. But you don't have to worry about, you're not going to run into Paris Hilton because she is permanently banned from Oktoberfest. So you don't have to worry about that. And I don't know why our band jacked all of that up. If you go over at 8 o'clock tonight, you're going to be able to catch some of the bands and some of the traditional German polka music that was going on. You get that there's actually a little polka rock band that I feature on there. And then we also ran into our good friend, Deanna Wheeler. And man, she has some great stuff going on. She was actually one of the celebrities helping take care of bartend over there. Let me have you a little interview, and you're going to be able to catch her at 8 o'clock tonight. You're going to catch the interview, and you're going to catch one of her new music videos is going to be there on the 8 o'clock show. So make sure you go over, subscribe to our YouTube channel, catch the 8 o'clock premiere.
All right, hey there, Small Town America. Anytime that you're getting around a band and some music and a festival, you're going to run into this person right here. Look who we got.
Hey, y'all. Deanna Wheeler here, tending bar for y'all today.
Yeah, but hey, where are you playing now? You've got concerts going on. You've got music going on. You're cutting new albums. What are you into?
Well, right now we are dealing with a couple different music video releases about to happen. We're about to release a lot of new music. I'm actually playing the Silver Star event for October 15th, so that's going to be fun. You guys come out to that. It's only acoustic, but it's still super fun. And I'm doing the Pink Beret Gala on the 30th next weekend. You know how I love to help my veterans.
Right. Okay, so where can people go to follow you? What's your Instagram? All the places.
Deanna Wheeler Music, y'all. You go to my Instagram, Deanna Wheeler Music, go to my Facebook, and go to Spotify.
All right, Small Town America, you know our motto, get in the truck.
Yeah, so make sure you go over at 8 o'clock tonight. You'll be able to catch everything that's going on there at Oktoberfest. You'll see the interview, and then you'll catch one of her music videos. And then, man, let me encourage you, go over there and follow her music. So she's got some amazing new music videos that'll be coming out real soon. And we want to be able to support her. You know, she's one of our veterans. And as she said, she's always supporting the veteran, but she's a veteran herself. Amazing country artist on the rise coming up. She's all over town, down in San Antonio coming up, all over the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Anytime you see her on the card, make sure you go over and check her out. And then the other thing that we were getting out ready to do, guys, you know, we were talking about See You at the Pole. That was yesterday on the September 27th. And encouraged everybody to get out and pray at the pole. The students do that. So don't forget, you can go over there and you can grab our copies. Prayers for the Nation. Take the pledge. Those are available over at smalltown-america.org on our website over there. You're able to go down and get those. We have Prayers for the Nation, Take the Pledge, History of the Flag. Great for homeschoolers. Great for just knowledge if you just want to know. Or if you don't even know what to be praying for, there's chalked up George Washington's prayers are in there. All kinds of information there. And we were so excited to be able to go over to Grace Christian Academy. I was invited over there by Coach Rick to do See You at the Pole. Amazing to see the students. Amazing to meet Jody and what they're doing there. This is a brand new school starting up. Let's do the interview and then we'll talk about it.
All right, hey there, Small Town America. So we're here this morning for See You at the Pole 2023 at Grace Christian Academy. And I am here. You are the administrative director, founder. How did this get started?
A very small vision that I never dreamed would be this size. My husband and I founded the school back in 2008. It started with a need in our community. My husband's a cutting horse trainer, and we needed flexible schooling, but with the structure of a classroom and flexibility of more of like a homeschool situation, but we wanted the academic excellence. And so it started with a one-room schoolhouse, and that I taught all the students myself. And then in 2015, we grew it to a fully accredited private school, pre-K to 12th grade, and it's just continued to grow.
Right, and right now you have currently how many students?
About 250 total.
250 from all over.
All over. We have about 130 on campus every single day, pre-K to 12th grade. And then the rest of the students are in our distant education program all over the country, and they come in through online classrooms.
Right, and right now, you know, we're about protecting our history and preserving our heritage, and that's the great thing about these students here are actually still, they are farmers, ranchers, cattlemen. They come from all over, and they also have time to still, because we've gone to branding. And one of the things they talked about is back in the day, the kids would take off and go and do a branding or whatever. So this allows them to have that flexibility to go and rodeo, to go and do their Western sporting events that they need to do. And so, what is the vision and the goal? Because I know we just got done doing a fundraiser to try to build a new gymnasium.
Yes.
Where can people go if they want to get involved or if they want to donate? Where can they go to do that?
Absolutely. So we have several different avenues for that. We are building a large athletic program. It started with a tiny little seed, and it's just grown from there. Volleyball, basketball, football, track and field. And we're absolutely loving it, and we're loving the avenue that gives our kiddos. And so we have several different ways. We have a website that's GCA-Athletics that you can give through there, any donation size, and then you can also, we have Venmo, PayPal, or you can send a check to GCA Athletics
Right.
directly.
Right, and then also right now in the way the state of our country, I know parents are kind of contemplating, well, should I stay in public school, should I go to homeschool? If they want to know more information, or if they want to check out the school, where can they go to find that information?
Grace Christian Academy, Texas, the whole word.com has our website. And we also have a great Facebook page, Grace Christian Academy Weatherford.
All right. Well, I sure do love everything we're doing. I'm glad we prayed over the poll for you here today.
Thank you.
We look for continued success.
Thank you so much.
All right, small town America, get in the truck.
Yeah. So Grace Christian Academy out there, Weatherford, Bavarian area. Amazing. They're now an actual school, charter school under that. But this started out, and this is a great thing about it, as you heard me say, these are kids that are, I say, agricultural land kids. That means that farmers, ranchers, cattlemen, they depend on the land, and their families depend on the land. You know, the heartbreaking thing right now is when we take down the back roads and we go into these small towns, is to see these ranches that are being sold and chopped up and turned into subdivisions. And a lot of it is because the family heritage, the family legacy, nobody wants to deal with it anymore. You know, we're getting ready to do the WCMB all week long next week over at the Mesquite Rodeo Arena. We're super pumped, super excited. We have kids from 4 to 19 coming from all over the United States, from Mexico, Canada, Australia, from all over the world are coming right here to Mesquite, Texas for a one whole week. And I can tell you right now, if you're in public schools, they want you to come in. If you can't call sick, they want you to bring your kid up there if they're sick, so they can get a head count, so they can get their tax dollars. This is why these little schools are a great alternative to still give you a public social background, a social community, as we keep talking about reconnecting with our community. This gives these kids an opportunity to socialize, build it. They have a football program. We're going to talk to Coach Rick here in just a minute. They have a football program, and if they're building the fundraiser for the gymnasium so they can expand their sports program. But it also allows the kids to go and participate in these events, go and do their rodeo, go and do their 4-H group, able to take off and go and help on the farm, help on the ranch. And that was all because that's what their need was. And then they realized if they had a need, that other people had that same need, and they created Grace Christian Academy. Amazing, amazing academy. If you're in the Parker County area or around over there and you're looking for an alternative to the public school system, and you're even needing just a little help in your homeschooling, here's a great program to go and check out. And you know, it was exciting to go over there and be a part of that, and be a part of See It the Poll. You know, when we talk about this, and this is something that started in 1990, and it's something that I got back on and be pushing on it to actually go out and watch these students and pray with them over the poll, has been an amazing deal. And I can't do it. I can't do it without great people like JC's Quick Mart, Jerry Warden and Chantel over there. Y'all are what keeps the truck on the road, man. And I thank y'all, JC's Quick Marts, keeping us going and keeping us doing that. We go over there to our guys with the Texas Diesel team. They've teamed up with us. Amazing deal. Go over there. You have a diesel needs, diesel repair. Go check those guys out. Not only will they keep us going, but they'll keep you on the road. So go check out the guys over at the Texas Diesel team. And then also, guys, if you want to go and be a part of helping us fill the truck, helping us preserve our history, helping us get out here, and this show's all about you. These events, these things that we're doing is to showcase you, your passions, your talent, the people and places that make this nation great. That's our whole mission. That's our whole purpose. Protect our history, preserve our heritage. And that's what we want to do. Fuel the truck, go over to smalltown-america.org. Hit that little fuel button over there, and you'll see all the options. It could be a tank of gas. You can do a whole event, the whole thing. Just help us out because you're what keeps the truck going. And I can't thank you enough for liking, sharing, and following us and all that. So again, too, we were talking about their program. Let's go. Rick's the one that invited us over there. You can go and see. It's already on YouTube. Go over to YouTube and hit "See You at the Pole," and you can see everything that we did at "See You at the Pole" yesterday morning. It was a great deal. But here's our little interview with Rick Smith.
Hey there, Small Town America. So here we are, See You at the Pole 2023 at Grace Christian Academy. Coach Rick, man, I appreciate you inviting us to come out here, be a part of this morning. We've been talking about it on the show. So it's great to actually see schools and communities and students coming together. And this is kind of a special place.
Right.
As it is a new beginning school. We were just talking with that and all of that. But it's also another second chance for you to get out and get to coaching and be teaching the kids. How does it feel to get back in the game?
Man, it feels good. It's an answered prayer. As you know, I had a heart transplant May 27th. And my prayer was that God would find a heart. He already had one picked out, that I would have a heart. And I would be able to get back on my feet and be back for 2 days. And God made it happen. And so, God gives us those desires. And so I know that was one of the desires, obviously, was to return to, to ministry and then coaching. And because of the grace of God, God made it happen.
Right. And, if we go back a little bit, because you were originally started in how I kind of started following and seeing you was through the One Heart Bowl when you were over coaching in Gainesville. So it's almost kind of like you that was kind of a flip that y'all were getting beat down over there, and you ended up playing over at Grapevine, and that's still a tradition that's still carried on now, still over at the Grapevine deal. So then to also have that second chance to come back and start a new program here, what differences are you doing, or what did you learn in that process that makes this, because you're dealing with a bunch of kids that haven't ever played the game before?
Well, that's a big difference. Even at Gainesville State School, you had a lot of kids that you discovered their playing experience was on Madden or on Game Station, but some of them had played. But actually, truly here at Grace Christian Academy, we've only had one kid, a young man named Hayden, that actually has game experience. And so from a coaching standpoint, it takes you back to the fundamentals. You just can't assume that these kids know. So I think it sharpens your skills. I've been reunited with Coach Billy Reed. He and I used to coach at Lake Country together back starting in 2006. Wow, that shows how old I am. I've been at this about 25 years now for a long time. But, it's a new challenge. It's a new opportunity. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else, to be honest with you, because of the purity of starting a brand new program. But I mean a true brand new program that, you can't see our field, but we don't have any grass on our football field.
I'll get you a run. We'll run the camera by it so you get to see this field. But the other thing too, you just brought something up about getting back to the basics and the foundations, and that's kind of what See You at the Pole's about. Is getting back to our basics and our foundations, because we don't move any further unless we're here in prayer daily and seeking God.
Well, and that was the challenge this morning. Jeremiah 29:13 of challenge us to truly seek the Lord with all our heart. And what does that look like? And I think when we really look at our day and say, how much time really do we commit to the Lord through the day? It would really shock you if you actually even put it on paper to be like, wow, sometimes none, in all honesty. We spend so much time on social media now, and like you and I are involved in social media, but there's a difference between just posting something and then seeking it all day long, looking at it 50 times a day, when if we would spend that time transferred over to opening the Word or shutting it off and spending time in prayer, it's amazing how God can move. It will truly seek Him with our heart. And so as a nation, as you know, if we'll all begin to get back on that game plan, it's amazing how God, I think, will move in this nation in our schools.
And we're starting to see it a little bit now. In some of the universities, Kentucky just had a big revival there in their school. So we're starting to see that, but it starts right here at the foundation.
All right. prayers for the nation, guys. I can encourage you. Does prayer work? Right there, Rick Smith is a living example that prayer does work. Uh, just a little over 100 days ago, got a brand new heart. Here he is. He's back coaching again. Looks great, and is out there and coaching these kids and taking this next generation of players. So does prayer work? There's living proof of it right there. And go over to find it, hunt him down there. There, it's Rock Bottom Outreach is his ministry program that he has, or Rick Smith. Just look him up on Facebook and follow him. Every morning he gives you a little devotion, gives you a little emotion. He's real talk. You're going to think that he's got the microphone set up in your house when he starts talking. Amazing guy, amazing coach, amazing brother. And I really do appreciate him allowing me to come over and be at see you at the pole there at the Grace Academy. And it was a fun time. And like I said, that video is already up on our YouTube channel. Go over there and look at it. Like a 20-minute just still. You get to see the kids doing worship. You get to see our interviews again. You get to see a little bit of the parents and the kids and the staff there at Grace Academy. And what an amazing program. If you're interested in doing it, go over there and check them out. I can't tell you enough how awesome it is to be there. And then, guys, we are getting geared up. Like I said, next week, we're on the road to the championship. Here's the intro. Yeah. So the world champion miniature bull riding is coming up. Like I said, kids from 4 to 19 coming from all over the United States, all over the world. The best youth bull riders are coming to Mesquite, Texas, October 2nd through the 6th. And Small Town America, we're going to be there. So anybody that wants to go over and help fuel the truck, be some sponsors, those sponsorship levels are go to smalltown-america.org. Help us out. Because we're going to be there all week long. We're going to capture as much footage as we can. We're going to have all kinds of interviews. I don't know. We're going to try to do some live interviews and live stuff. So stay tuned. I'm not quite sure how next week's going to be, but we're going to be there celebrating the bumps and the bruises all the way to that road to the championship. So jump over there. Yes, help us out. That's that fuel the truck. Go over to the smalltown-org and help fuel the truck and help get us there. And then we were holding off to make the big announcement, but the Billy the Kid Museum kind of got excited yesterday and they posted it. So as you know, we went over. You saw our episode last week about not needing Hollywood, and we were at the Hollywood Prayer Network with Matt Martin, and then we were over at the Raymond King red carpet event for Paul, the Last Apostle. Was talking with Ronnie and some of the people over there. And so every year down in Hyco, Texas, they have the Billy the Kid Outlaw Film Festival with just filmmakers coming in, Westerns, Western Heritage. It's the city of Hyco. They put this event on. And I just kind of had mentioned something about, hey, small town America, that's a perfect backdrop. The little town of Hyco, to go down there. And then there's film involved, and then we have the Billy the Kid Museum down there. So the Western Heritage. It just seemed like that was a great mix for what we do here at Small Town America. And I would love to get down there and visit, dig into the Billy the Kid story a little bit. Meet with I think Daniel Edwards, who wrote a book about the life, autobiography about the life of Billy the Kid and Brushy Billy that was there from Hyco, Texas. And so we were talking about that, and I didn't think anything was going to come of it. And then all of a sudden this past week, got a phone call from the lady that runs the museum. And she was all kinds of excited about it and wanted to know if that's what I really wanted to do. I said, yeah, I wanted to come down and preserve, it's part of our deal is preserving our heritage. And so we started talking on what we could do. The film festival is going on. So we're going to be there. We're going to dig into the Billy the Kid story. We're going to look at our Western heritage and what goes on there in the small town of Heiko. And then we've got some other special guests that's going to help me co-host. Um, I don't want to release anything just yet because we don't have that all confirmed under that. But stay tuned. If you haven't, go over to Small Town America, smalltown-america.org. Click on the film festival, get your tickets. It's November 3rd, 4th, and 5th. We'll definitely be down there Saturday, pretty much all day at the museum. And again, too, I've got some really special guests that as soon as I can announce who they are and who's going to help me co-host the show, we're going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to do it in a small town of Heiko, Texas. And so come and be a part of it. And then, if you're out in the Mesquite area this week, come by the Mesquite Arena because we're going to be over there doing the Road to the Championship for the WCMB. Guys, again, too, I can't thank you enough for liking, sharing, following us, subscribing to our channels. Keep telling everybody about us because we can't do this without you. Go over there and pick up your copies of Prayers for the Nation, Take the Pledge, The History of the Flag. You can catch those on our website. Make sure that you go over if you can help fuel the truck. Help fuel the truck. If not, continue just to like, share, and follow us and tell everybody about us. And so next week, we're at the WCMB. We'll be out there, be liking and sharing all of our posts, and then just get in the truck. Have a great weekend.